The staying event run in Sydney yesterday was a Premier's Cup, listed level over 1800 metres, won by Snow Alert. Mate, what was your take on this race?
Once again, the top jockeys always come out this time of year, and it was a great ride by Damien Oliver. I think from barrier 10 he put him into a good position just outside Scouting Wide. He practically stalked Scouting Wide all the way up the straight, and then I think at about the 200 he popped the question and it was all over from there. And the race was also run in race record time. So I thought it was actually quite a good win by Snow Alert, first time at the distance. And I think with Snow Alert they're looking at aiming him at races like the Wyong and Newcastle Cups and possibly the Metropolitan. So I think it's looking good for Snow Alert.
Being by Red Ransom out of a groom dance and mare, he actually gets his opportunity to, he's bred to get that sort of distance too, and he's just starting to mature now as a racehorse. He's probably been a little bit disappointing, showed a lot of promise early in his career, but probably starting to put it all together now and we might see the best of him. Yeah, do you like anything else coming out of that race?
Not really, to be quite honest. I thought Snow Alert was pretty good. The Sherpa Tenzing ran a nice race, got back a little bit, kept plugging away in the final 300, but apart from that I just think it's onwards and upwards for Snow Alert.
Yeah, I agree. He was dominant yesterday. The ride won him the race. And they recognised early on, and I mean, the camp's on fire, while the camp anyway, and they recognised early on that you'd probably have to be on the pace, especially in this race where the speed wasn't going to be like breakneck or neck break or anything like that. So you had to be on the pace, and first and second in the running, finished first and second over the line. I'm a bit of a fan of this Sherpa Tenzing. I think he's potentially a very good horse. He's only like the 1-1 race, so it could be in much easier races than this, but the camp obviously have an opinion of him. He was first up over 1800 yesterday. They weren't making a great deal of ground from behind, so his run was certainly more than satisfactory, I felt, and if he was mine I'd be heading towards a Newcastle Cup with him, and if he did really well, the Metropolitan's traditionally not an outstanding race with, I mean, plenty of depth, so a lightweight like him could sneak into a race like that and do something. So besides that, I think by the Embassy, he didn't get a lot of room over the last 200 metres. He's a nice stayer, we've seen that before from him. He won the Group 3 Randwick City Stakes last preparation by 4 lengths over 2,000 metres, so we can look out for him as well. I think his run yesterday suggested that he's back on track and there's a race for him during the spring, but apart from that, I just think really they're just an average bunch. I mean, they're good horses, but nothing to really be concerned about for the spring. Anything else, mate?
I think Scouting Wide had every chance, hasn't really stepped up. Last couple of runs, I think both runs he's had every chance.
Look, he's consistent. He's finished third in his last 3 starts, but we're looking at spring contenders, and he's always going to be there and thereabouts, but I can't see him winning a big race, amazing.
I'd agree with you.
I think, mate, that's it for the Premier's Cup.